Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist. And here's the news why we were away, even though it was pretty quiet. But we did have a 2-year Treasury auction. It went rather smoothly, not surprising. It's the short end of the curve. I'll give it a B+. The 2-year Treasuries cheapened on the curve this morning ahead of the auction. There was no real concession in absolute terms. In the end, there was no impediment as the auction stopped at 3.489%, pretty much on the screws. Details were fairly unremarkable. Bid cover of 2.68 was above average, but not remarkably so. So market reaction was understandably muted as a result. We have more data delays, I should say. They didn't cancel it, but U.S. September PCE and core PCE, which is the Fed's preferred metric of inflation, that was scheduled for this Wednesday is now going to be delayed until December 5th, 4 days before the Fed meeting. So that should be interesting, but that leaves Wednesday pretty quiet on the data front. Next, we have B of A chimed in about what their thoughts were about the upcoming Fed decision. They said the December decision is shaping up to be the most contentious in recent memory. A dovish hold seems the best option to us, which is interesting because we have seen the percentage move higher. We were at 30% last week. We are up to 70% today after we heard Williams speak on Friday. So we'll see, but that is what their thoughts were. Amazon to spend $50 billion with a B to expand AI services to U.S. agencies. They plan to break ground next year on what will be ultimately 1.3 gigawatts of additional capacity across data centers designed for federal agencies. Obviously, Amazon is up on the day on that. Trump, had a call with Xi. I guess he's trying to goose the market, but he said he had a very good call. He was invited to go see Xi in April, and that he said our relationship with China is extremely strong. There's been significant progress on both sides in keeping our agreements current and accurate, and now we can set the sights on a bigger picture. So everything's dandy with China. Good news. Then one thing I did want to mention, there is kind of a daily leveraged ETF rebalancing flows will be sizable today. It'll be about 15 billion. We saw a local peak at about 2, but we should see another spike on the close. So careful if you're short near the close. I'm not saying that it will, but all likelihood we see a spike on the close. So just keep that in mind if you are trading near the close today. And last but not least, it's a short one today, guys. Sorry, there's not a lot out today, but the big short investor Burry targets AI boom with a new blog after his hedge fund closure. He said, "I'm not retired," adding that the blog titled Cassandra Unchained had his full attention. And get this, already, the guy's already making $350,000 a month, which is more than his hedge fund made him. So looking at all the paid subscribers. So interesting there. And with that, I wish I had more to share with you, but it has, again, been rather quiet. So I will pass it off to Jim for an Edge report.
Thank you, Tracy. I just double-checked the CME Group Fed Funds tool, and it's tracking an almost 81% chance of a 25 basis point cut coming up here at the next December meeting. We could see its risk back on. I mean, there's a lot of green on the board. We have the equities are very, very strong. We'll talk about the E-mini S&P in a minute. Even the international equities are pretty strong, not all of them, most of them. Bonds, notes, up on the day a little bit. We have the Bitcoin up. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin up over 5%. So a lot of movement here, a lot of risk back on today. Let's look at gold. Gold is still in December. Now, some platforms are starting to roll over into January. So December, though, is where all the volume is. Leo, the big cat, helped me figure that out a little while ago because I was looking at the wrong chart. But look at how nicely this intraday 30-minute chart is. We have a really nice trend channel. Really, really nice trend channel from even before the London initial balance. And then boom, we have a huge breakout candle to the upside here that happened at, well, an hour ago. We hit that call resistance level, that MenthorQ call resistance level perfectly at 41.20, wick through it, settled back down just a tad bit. The price action has been well above that anchored VWAP pretty much all session long. So bulls are in charge again, risk back on. Point of control is pretty far south here, but it's a substantial point of control, so you can't totally neglect it. You can't totally ignore it, but it's there, 40.90 spot. One. Let's shoot over to the Bitcoin here. Again, we're in November still in the Bitcoin. That's where the volume is. It's a monthly contract. If your platform tried to roll you over, you could just take it back to November. Right now, we have about 90, almost 100,000 contracts traded in the micro Bitcoin. And, again, really nice kind of action here. Boom. We had the U.S. initial balance, a breakout to the upside. It kept on rolling all the way up to that MenthorQ 1-day max. That's at 88. 500 and then some. We got up to R1 daily pivot, R1, and right now we're trading at the highs. Next target up is really there's a lot of empty space here. We're way, way, way away from that magical 100,000 level, but this market is trying to fight back up. JAX 10 is at 91,000. And just to put this in perspective, let's go to the daily chart. The daily chart looks kind of ugly. From peak high to where we're at right now, and we're going to do in-fly adjustment right now, we're still down about 30%. So this was a 30% drawdown in the Bitcoin. And that peak high wasn't that long ago. It was October 8th. So again, yeah, a little bit of up potential. We're going to hit the top of my trend channel here, but we're still pretty far away from that ADMA 21 and 50. So we'll see if the Bitcoin could recover. Last but not least, let's shoot over to the E-mini S&P. We'll just take a look at the daily chart really quickly here. And, well, there is that 66.58 PAX quarterly pivot, secret sauce pivot from PAX. Look, we opened right at it. And if you kind of take a glance back, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost, well, maybe 5 days. Hang on a second. Not quite 5 days, but 5 days in a row, we've actually traded through that pivot level. We finally just kind of crossed above that ADMA. That ADMA has been kind of a guidepost on the top of the candles for a while. Now we're trading firmly above it. We're trading firmly above the 50 EMA, and we almost tagged the 21 EMA. It was almost a triple header today. We'll see if we could get some more muster some more power up to the upside here. But pretty nice kind of move back up into that. Not the middle, but the bottom part, maybe the bottom quarter of the previous, not the previous week, but the previous week's range. And that's kind of defined by that 6,900 and that 6,670 level I have there on the chart. And let's just kind of move down intraday. I mean, this is one of those days, strong trend day up. Now we have an interesting phenomenon at the top of this chart. There's like this weird double distribution at the very top here. We have a competing point of control right around 67.24, give or take. The official point of control is a little bit below that, 67.12. What's interesting to me is this volume between these 2 points going to fill in? Will this normalize a little bit throughout the afternoon? Oftentimes it does. I don't know for sure. This is a pretty strong move up. And we can also have a nice retracement. Remember that 1-day max and put support are pretty close together. That 1-day max is at 67.02 and put support at 6700. So that would be a target for the bears at this point. But I don't know. Pretty strong market so far in the mini S&P, and it's going to be hard to defeat that. So that is this afternoon's Edge Report. It is time to trade the close with Joey and Leo. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. How are you? What's up?
Doing good, doing good. I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you, but otherwise we're cool.
What did I possibly do?
You can't call me Leo the big cat. It's just either Leo or the big cat. It can't be both.
So is this some kind of social media violation, or how does
It's
it
just
work?
Uh-oh.
everyone either calls me Leo or they just call me Big Cat.
Well, is there a Leo the small cat somewhere in the world?
Yeah, I've got two of them. They're downstairs.
Well, I was gonna call Joey Morgan, but I don't know if that was legit either, so I just call him Joey.
That'll work. Joey will work, man. Joey will work.
All right.
Some people call me Captain Morgan because my last name is Morgan, but either one works.
Oh, now you're talking my language, my friend.
Captain
All
and
right,
Coke.
I'm gonna try to do better, Big Cat.
Appreciate it.
All right. Anyway, Joey, let's start with you. What are you thinking about the market this afternoon?
Man, Nasdaq's been on just an absolute ripper today. We've been pretty bullish, getting close up to those 25,000s. Been waiting to see if that comes back into play. Initial balance, we broke above IB high there at 769. I did end up catching a long earlier on that retest of initial balance high and caught a nice long there. Since then, kind of been just a slow grind up after that trade. A little bit of consolidation up here in the 930s to 950s. So we'll see if the bulls want to come back in and see if we can get back to those 25,000s or if we consolidate up here. With it being the holiday and volume potentially dying off, it'll be kind of a tricky afternoon, but we'll see what the rest of the day brings.
So, Joey, is it 25,000 today like Thanos, just simply inevitable?
I think it's inevitable. Yeah, I think it's inevitable. I think it happens. I think we get it.
All right, all right. Leo, same question. We getting it? You called it last night, I heard.
Yeah, we were looking at that 25,000 as kind of a magnet. If we could continue to stay bullish here. I also said we would trade to it just as fast as we traded away from it. Now the slow creeping rally, in my opinion, is still fast because markets walk up the stairs and they drop like an elevator. So it's kind of the same that we're seeing now. I actually just got a little long in here. I took one off right at this point of control, but just using this low volume area as a place as soon as we started to bid away from it, just kind of jumped in a little scalp. I'm really not expecting much this afternoon. We have a nice rally that went straight to the moon, and now we're just kind of petering around here. Um, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So let me ask you this question, Leo. So with those two kind of big distributions that close together, is
Yeah,
it unreasonable to say, well, volume's going to fill in between them, or is it more likely one of them's going to be sticky and that's that?
yeah. I tend to think one of them is going to be a little stickier. And with the day, honestly, we could go to either one. We could hang out around either one. I would prefer us to hang out up here because I'm long right now. But there's also you could make a case for we get a bit of a pull back into these 870s and just kind of hang out there, or even close down there. But yeah, I think you're right. We're gonna likely just kind of magnet around here or down here.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, interesting week. We have more volume than I thought going into a shortened week. So we have trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing. Friday, we're not streaming and probably should be hands off for most folks, even though there's that morning Globex session. Do you guys ever trade that little holiday weird morning?
I love trading Black Friday. We had a really nice move Black Friday a couple of years ago, and I think it's usually a pretty super active day.
Wow. How about you, Joey? You have experience with Black Friday?
No, I usually take Black Friday off. I'm usually with family or I'm out doing some shopping, so trying to buy up any deals that I could get my hands on. But yeah, I usually take Black Friday off.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely hungover on Black Friday, so yeah, I'm not involved.
I'm
Anyway,
probably
This year
still eating. I'm
we're gonna
probably still
be
eating on Black Friday too.
yeah, we're gonna be on the road this year, so I won't be at the desk. But if I was, I would be. If I was around the
where's
house, I'd be at the desk.
where's the road at?
Where what
Where
what?
where are you going?
We're going to Texas,
Okay, close by.
West Texas, in the middle of BFE, Texas.
You gonna drive by Nick's house?
No, we are not going that direction. We're
I
going
gotcha.
straight west.
All right. And Leo, you were already at the in-laws?
No, they
I'm
came
sorry. I'm
over
sorry.
last night.
Not you, Leo. I'm sorry, Joey.
I'm at my parents' house right now. We're hanging out for a little bit. I have a lot of driving. I'm in Greenbrier, Arkansas right now. I'll be in Hot Springs later on this week, and then back to Missouri on Thursday. So it's gonna be
All right.
quite the drive.
All right. All right. Well, listen, I wish the both of you guys happy holidays. Also, best of luck trading this afternoon, everybody. Let's get a thumbs up going early. Let's catch up on these thumbs up right now for these two gentlemen. Subscription button, it's right up there. It's free to click on it. We greatly appreciate subscriptions. This is the best online trading community there is, mostly because of the chat, right? Mostly because of the chat, but also because of our viewers and because of our live traders. So let's hit that thumbs up one last time. All right, guys, I'm gonna dip it in the chat. Good luck to you guys should you take a trade.
See you
All right,
later,
Jim.
Jim.
See you, Jim.
Somebody said is Leo size down? Yeah, I'm trading micros right now, and the reason for that is there's not a lot that gets me excited. So I'm just taking a couple, for putting like risk, like normal risk on. I don't really love trading these type of afternoons, so I'm just trading small.
Same. Yeah, the that afternoon slowdown. Never been a fan of it.
There's a reason I don't trade Globex, and this is part of it. It's a little too slow for my taste.
Yeah. What's up, Trader 007? How you doing, man? All right. How's your morning, Leah?
Pretty good. I didn't get a chance to get to the charts till later, so honestly, I haven't been able to participate in today's exciting rally. But that's life. We
Yeah,
got we're traveling soon, so we're just getting ready for that, making sure we have all the stuff for the baby. Traveling with a five
there you
month
go.
old and a 6 year old is no small feat, even for just two people.
I hear you. Yeah, you have to pretty much pack your whole house.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah. You're
And
packing two
and
different
more.
closets, all of the kitchen and any
Sometimes
toys you
more than
have.
that.
Yeah,
Do
it's I hear you.
you guys have any? You have little ones, right?
Yeah, I got a 1 year old and a 4 year old.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. See, what we're gonna miss out on, honestly, the biggest problem is gonna be that baby Brezza. You know, we're not gonna have that around for
Yeah.
the couple of days that we're gone. You know what that is?
What is it? I was gonna ask.
Okay. So it's like a Keurig, but for formula.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I know what you're
Hmm.
talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You just put the bottle under the thing and press the button.
Yep.
And if you have to formula feed your baby, which we do, because my wife had breast cancer, um, it's super so convenient. You literally it's just like the bottle's done.
Nice. My yeah, my 1 year old, he's gonna have his he turns 2 next month, but he's gonna have his first actual Thanksgiving food meal because he was on quarantine
Nice.
last year. So be interesting to see if see how he does with it.
Right. Yeah. Well, ES kind of got sucked down to that other volume node as we're pulling back here. I don't know if they're just kind of back testing that and see if we can't rally it back up to new highs on the day. It's kind of a
Yeah.
boring trade here, but we'll take
What's
it.
your long, right? Where are you long at?
I'm long right here at 916.
Okay. Cool.
So pretty much right around, what we're chopping around.
So basically just go ahead and give you the big jump all the way to 25,000 right now.
That would be great. I mean,
Yeah.
end of day, squeeze it to 25K and let me, get a 80 point trade. That would be
Yep.
nice.
There you go.
Do you have a Mom Cozy portable milk warmer? I think my wife does. Yep. I've seen that name around the kitchen. Oh, thanks, Trader 007.
NQ really hovering these 9 hundos.
Yeah, I
What's
mean, there's
gold doing
this.
here?
Gold is near high of day, just kind of chilling. Looks like a little of a flag here.
Yeah,
Not much. Nothing for me to get excited about. I think the problem that I have with gold is it's so slow.
it is. It's very slow.
It's like you have to be watching the chart enough that when something does happen, you can take action, but you don't want to be watching the chart looking for a trade, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, gold, I think gold's one of those instruments that I like to set levels on and then just
Mm,
walk away. Like I have alerts set and
right.
just walk away from it, look at something else, and then whenever alerts trigger, I can go take a little look at it.
Yeah.
But man, gold can be it can be a brutal thing to stare at sometimes because you're just watching paint dry. But when you do catch a move on gold, man, it's usually a nice one.
That's the nice thing about it is, from what I've seen, I haven't traded a ton yet, just kind of started looking at it a couple of weeks ago, is that when you start to get a move, you can really press into it,
Yep.
if that opportunity presents itself.
Personally, I like trading it around in the Asia session, during like 7 Central Time, 8 Central Time. You usually get some
Yeah, you
pretty,
mentioned that.
yeah.
You mentioned that.
Yeah.
So you just like you have your level set, you get alert, you go to the desk and put the trade on, or do you just take it from wherever you are?
Yeah, I just have a alert set, and then if I get alert ping to my phone, like usually I'm at home anyway, so I'll just hop in the office real quick and take a look
Gotcha.
at my computer and take if there's a trade there, I'll take it. But um, so a lot of times I might even be at my computer already during that time frame, just because I know gold likes to move around then, and so I'll
Mm,
be just taking a look at it and see if there's something set up there that I could take and capitalize off of. But I mean, even those trades, like if I do hop in one, they're usually pretty fast. 'Cause like I said, when gold moves, it likes to move. It'll move pretty quickly. And so I'm usually in and out of gold pretty quickly.
yeah, gotcha.
We need the Nasdaq. So we need to go inject some volatility into the Nasdaq right now. Get that moving here for you on those longs. So if whoever has the, $1 million accounts, let's go ahead and inject some volatility for Leo here.
You just sell all the puts for, 900s.
Let's get this thing moving.
Has Ninja forced everyone to the Feb contracts for gold? I also had that problem, so I would just say just roll it back to December. That's what I did um for my gold chart. It's like they're gonna take me out of this last micro here. Highly doubt we hold this to the tick, this prior low, but it could. It could. If it does, I'll probably buy a lottery ticket.
Trade Ranger, what alerts do I set on gold? It just whenever if I'm not going to be around my computer, if there's certain key levels on gold that I really like, I'll set alert at those levels, and then if price starts to move and it goes either up or down to those levels, I'll get an alert there. But I try to find some good levels either on like a 15-minute or a 30-minute that gold would likely navigate towards, and then if it does navigate towards those levels, and I'll get that notification and I'll take a look to see if there's a trade there.
Hey, what's on the schedule for the rest of the week? What am I on next? Tomorrow morning? Who's trading with me tomorrow?
So, G man. Yeah, genuine status. Call him G man. He's a gold maniac.
Oh yeah?
He's a big gold trader.
Nice.
Gold gang, yes.
I'm gonna jump back in here. Seems like we're catching a bid from the just kind of sweeping this level here.
Yeah, there you go. Move back above 900 and trying to catch a little bit of a bid.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I haven't seen it yet. I'll take a look. Nice bid off coming back above 900s there. You re-entered?
Yeah, I'm back in at 05.
Nice. I'm gonna feel haunted if we don't hit 25,000 today.
Today.
Today. We want it
Why?
today.
What would be haunting?
Had it in my head ever since I saw the bullishness.
Mm,
I said, you know what, I need 25,000 today.
yeah. I'll
Need it.
take it.
Yeah.
End of
Need
day,
it.
another 80-point move here would be 40 points. You know, 80, yeah, 40 to 80, whatever. Whatever the math is, let's get there.
I mean, we were so close at this point. I mean, we might as well.
Yep. All right, we got a little push here. Give me one more little pop to this point of control. I'll take off at least one. Don't reject here, please.
If we see a move back to those, 50s, 60s, I really don't see anything really holding us back from getting it.
Yeah. There's somebody with 100 lots on the offer that's just moving around, just having fun. It's like
Toying
they're
with it.
showing their buddy, like, look, I can put 100 lots on this order book. They're literally just jumping it around.
It's got a couple minutes till power hour here.
Power hour.
Power hour is going to give you the power to
You
go
know
to
what? I don't believe in power hour.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I've been trading the close on NinjaTrader since March, and I've yet to see a fucking power hour.
I'm kind of with you on that actually. I
Power
can't
hour is a
really,
made-up term by traders who just
yeah.
want something to happen that's cool in the afternoon.
I can't really argue that to be honest.
Oh, market on close is real for sure. No
Yeah.
doubt. That's not the Loch Ness monster for trading. Power hour is reduced to the last 10 minutes. Yeah, no. I'm not discrediting market on close. That's for real. But that doesn't hit until 10 minutes before the close. So you could call it power 10 minutes.
The power 10.
The power 10.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna trademark that actually. Power 10.
It's up for the grabs.
Yeah.
Stowe just, since we're talking about trademarking, he did name the 55 algo, which is NASDAQ's market on close. He's called it the double down algo.
Oh.
Very nice.
So, we got to stick with the double down algo for the 55.
There you go. Oh, Sean Chicago King. What's up, dude?
is what trading pullbacks is like. You just put a position on it and they just trade all around it and then it goes somewhere.
Feels like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Been more of a sour hour lately. I hear that.
All right, there we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bulls. Bring it up.
There you go. What's your target?
I mean, I'm looking for 20 points, like at least 920s,
Yeah.
or like 925. That would be 20 points. This is kind of how I work. I would take it off on the way to this large volume node right here,
Uh,
see if it can run through it, like keep some momentum. If it stalls around here, I'd take another off, and then I would just leave one last one for a runner.
okay.
That's kind of the way that I approach this kind of specific setup. It's basically like we have a large volume area that's going to be kind of a magnet for price to trade around.
Yeah.
So just kind of let price get there, take profit there, and then if it, kind of hold for momentum, if we shove through it, then it's likely to at least go to the 40s, like to
Yeah.
the other side of the node.
Well, it's looking pretty good here in those 24s. Get you above those 30s. Looking pretty good. You want me to make a phone call for you?
Yeah, could you please? Thanks. Make
Got it
it
on speed
quick.
dial. Got it on speed dial, baby.
All right, so I'm going to take one there for 20, and then just hold this. I have two left here, so I'm just pull my stop now because I don't really need a much wider stop to see if we can't run. We sell out, up here. Take one more.
Called Trump. Yeah, let me hit him on speed dial real quick.
How do you react to relentless pressing and slow rise on the NQ? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand your question there, 007.
I think he's referring to just like the slow grind movement upwards.
Mm.
Like the
Well,
really slow rise up.
that is one of the hallmarks from a price action perspective of a trend day. And if you can recognize that type of activity early, like this type of, grind higher, little pullback, grind higher, little pullback, grind higher. If you can recognize that you're in that environment, it's empowering. Um, it's kind of like we all want these bigger pullbacks to get into some of these longs, right? Like this is a really shallow pullback if you look at the whole day.
Hmm.
But in the context of, we have a big trend day today. This is a small pullback, but we have kind of there's an area of interest here, this low volume node. A lot of sell delta in here. So sellers, trying to sell into this bid and getting absorbed. For me, that gives me a little confidence that, the context of the day, I expect to see shallow pullbacks. And in that shallow pullback, I'm looking for, absorption type of activity, which we got. I'm going to take off another one here. So we'll just leave one left.
Good trade.
So that's something that I talk about in my playbook is like day types and price action inside of those day types. So you just have to get used to like one day type. You're going to get, big impulsive moves, big pullbacks that you get a chance to join that move. Big, like lots of large rotations, right? Another day type like today, you get kind of grind higher, small pullback, grind higher, small pullback. If you can recognize which environment you're in, it's a lot easier to then take basically those pullback trades and just trade with the moves, push and build. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can frame it, but you have to recognize that, kind of what day type you're in.
So I actually shot a text for you. So you see this move up here. It's actually working out pretty nicely.
Show me a text.
No, I shot a text. Instead of
Oh,
a phone call, I shot a
I was
text
like,
for you.
yeah, I was like, hold up. What am I looking for? Yeah, fading slow grinders is definitely quite the edge in itself, and in the sense that like being flat and not trying to fade those type of moves is great.
I personally, the whole slow grind up or slow grind out, I just don't thrive in it. It's not my environment. I really struggle with those slow moves to the upside.
I really hate them too, but I'm trying to force myself to get a little more uncomfortable, I guess, in some trades.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
So this is just kind of me practicing putting that into place. I think we should call someone and make them illegal as slow grinders. I agree. I agree 100%.
See if we can get you. You're trailing one, right?
Yeah, just for a
Yeah,
new high.
yeah. Get you above those 60s.
Well, if that does happen, I actually think I might have to hold it because the Leo stat would come into play. Since the stat is from 2 to 2:30, if there's a new high of day, there's about a 70% chance there will be a new high in the last half hour.
Yeah. And you're gonna get 25,000, right?
That's, I mean, it's not far. It's not far. It's not far. NQ's grinding like someone's driving 55 on the Autobahn. Some people see slow grinding up as rising support. I often think of it as lack of conviction. I think of it as neither, honestly. You really don't need to know why the market's doing something. Whether it's conviction, whether it's sellers just leaving the party, whether it's vol sellers and selling vol, whether it's some big, hedge fund just putting like a massive position on and the market's just grinding higher because of it. You don't really need to know. You just need to know what environment are you in? How can you position yourself in that environment for the best opportunities to make money? So I don't really, try to tell myself like who's doing what, the big players, if they're selling the market, if they're buying the market. Um, I could personally care less. Even if I knew, I don't think I would make any points. Exactly. That's so true because
Yeah.
the higher time frame participants are very price insensitive, very much so. Um, they could be thousands of points in drawdown potentially, and hedge it with other markets that you don't know about. And so they may be directionally, they could be directionally long, and the market rotates, 50, 80 points below, large participant activity, and they don't break a sweat, and you're about to get margin called. They hedge with Fartcoin. Mr. Josh Platinum is giving away the smart money concepts. What environment are we in? Well, currently we're in a low volume. Relative volume is low, and we're just grinding higher. So like a trend type, slow grind, the dreaded creeping rally. That's the environment.
Yeah.
So
Leo,
Joey,
Thanksgiving, best Thanksgiving plate. What is it, bro?
Oh, I mean, I would have to go with like the best Thanksgiving sides.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So like in our family, um we do a bean, let's see, sorry, not beans. Green beans. It's like quartered or like cut like cut in a quarter, wrapped in bacon.
Oh,
Um, put like seal them up with a toothpick, right? So you
yeah.
wrap them in bacon, slide a toothpick in them. You put those in a tray, like a 9 by 11, 9 by 12, whatever. Put them in like some type of butter formula. I don't even know. There's a whole recipe. You throw it in the oven, covered for like, I don't know, an hour or 45 minutes. Then you uncover, roast them to get the top of the bacon, nice and crispy. That's one. I think we call them green bean rolls, maybe. If I'm mistaken. Those are amazing.
Man, I'm on the way.
What about you?
Where's the invite?
Yeah, we'll be in the middle of nowhere, brother, in Texas.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm as far as sides go, I'm pretty simple, man. I just like some good like mashed potatoes, as far as
So
sides go.
I found this, like, I guess you would call it an au gratin dish, but it's not really. You, if you have a mandolin and you just put that in possible, and basically you mix up, like, I think it was cream, like not whole milk. It's like what's above a whole milk, like a
Yeah.
heavy cream, butter, and a bunch of like seasoned, like salt, pepper, garlic, and real garlic, not the bullshit garlic.
Mhm.
You mix all of that up with like shredded Parmesan cheese, and then you stack it in rows, um, and toss that in the oven for like an hour. It's amazing.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
delicious.
I made it once for I think I made two of the same thing because we were having my in-laws, they live like 5 minutes away, and they were having like everyone over one year, and I made two dishes, and then ever since I made it, every single holiday they ask me to make this dish,
Nice.
so I'm like known for it now.
There you go. Trademark. It's your signature.
Yeah, it's honestly the best potato dish I've ever had.
Are you a deviled eggs guy?
No,
Thank you.
no, no,
Thank you.
absolutely not.
I can't. I can maybe. I mean, I have to really be like hungry and in the mood, and I can maybe do one then. But I don't know. I just can't do them.
Mm. Let's see what the chat likes. What do you guys like
I know I've been seeing some
for
stuff out
sides?
here. Oh, driver trade likes deviled eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Brother,
Gross.
Ugh. Deep frying a turkey 12 years in a row. Have you smoked a turkey? Mhm. Hard to trust people that don't like deviled eggs. I guess you've got two untrustworthy people then.
Yeah.
You have not smoked one. Smoked turkeys. You brine it for a couple of days, throw it on the smoker. It's so hard to mess up. Can't be in the same room as the deviled egg smell. Sweet potato casserole with marshmallows. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds
They do a
good.
sweet potato casserole dish. They top with like brown sugar and almonds. Or not almonds, walnuts. Green bean casserole. I don't like green. Yeah, the fried onions on the top. I know what you're talking about. That's a classic.
Yo, pumpkin pie. Give me a good pumpkin pie and I'm happy, bro. Holy. Mm, I love a good pumpkin pie. That and sweet potato pie.
We gonna get this rally or what? Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's looking good to get you up to this. I mean, up to the 60s. I like the rally here. I might need to send one more text to just get it really going, but we'll see if it comes through.
We just need that guy that controls the markets to call the algo.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Mhm. I saw Pax in a spaces on Friday night with
Mhm.
them. Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
He was on spaces with them, and I was like, I text Pax. I was like, "What are you doing on with these guys?" It was funny. It was quite funny.
All
Come
right,
on,
here you
come
go.
on,
Big push here. Give him a big
come
push.
on! New highs, please.
A new high would be encouraging.
Yes, it would.
New high
Only
25,000s. Here we go.
I like it. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Just there we go.
So you
Are
just
they
gotta
just gonna
speak it
pop it?
into existence.
Are they gonna just pop it?
Yeah.
Yes, it hadn't done it yet.
Give him another 40 points. Maybe power hour will actually be full of power for you.
Even this move isn't very powerful.
No, it's not.
I I'm not feeling it. Not feeling the power. The stat is in play though. The stat is in play. So
Yeah,
the stat says at this point, we should see a new high in the last half hour of the day.
I like it.
So we'll see. We'll see if it actually plays out. I may cover this trade in a moment just for just to lock it in.
It, Joey's chart is smoother than his hairless body. I like it. It is, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
See, Fabric knows the Leo stats in play. Back testing, let's go. They said your chart is smoother than your hair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Golly. My whole community roasts me about being bald. I mean, they wake up and make fun of me. It's like the first thing on their agenda. So it might bleed over into here now.
That's nice. I like that.
Mhm.
You get the Mr. Clean references.
Yep.
Nice. You should play into that, you know.
I know. I do. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's your niche is that you trade and you're bald. The
Yep.
bald trader.
The bald trader. Yep. And there it goes. It starts. I need to find my glasses to see these charts.
Shine.
I like to keep things simple, chat. Simple charts, simple hair
Simple hair.
makes it easy.
No hair, simple hair. Well, this was the zone we drew last night on the stream. And look at where we are. Just saying. Just saying.
Nice. Do the tick.
Haters will say it's fake.
Haters will say it's fake, bro.
You can watch the recording last night and see it for yourself.
You still holding this long? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in it.
One like equals one hair. So Chad, that basically what that means is the more likes we have, the more my hair comes back. Help a brother out.
You just need to go to Turkey.
I
and get a
do. Yeah.
transplant.
Yeah.
I heard that's where everyone goes.
I heard it's a spot. I may or may not have looked into it.
There's a guy that I follow on TikTok that did it, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or something. He already looks like basically normal again. I'm going to take this off. Fool me once on this, kind of failed this high, and then they couldn't, they went back up to it and they're failing now. So I'm going to take the profits.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Leo always has a hat on. We are unsure of his hair situation. Hey,
Take
you
the
never
hat
know.
off.
Nope. I've not ever. I sent Kane a picture of because he was like, we were talking about stingrays, and I was like, oh, have you ever, have you ever actually held one? And he's like, no, you're crazy. So I sent him a picture of when I was in where I don't remember, the Cayman Islands, of me holding a stingray with my wife between us. I was like, here, see? And he's like, oh my God. He's like, this is the first time I've seen your full head of hair.
Nice.
Because he's in, I don't know where he is, Maldives or some shit.
Yeah. Look like the Maldives.
Yeah. But he sent a picture of him swimming with well, he wasn't swimming with, they were just around, but 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Frosted tips. Yeah. In 1999, yes, I did have frosted tips. I'm not even going to lie.
Take Joey's not normal. No, not really.
I didn't hold for my own stat. I didn't hold for my own stat because I only had one left. If I had two, I would have held for it. I would have. Silver just got going. Look at this little grind in gold. What's gold doing on I need to look at it like on the daily.
Gold has a nice level at 135s, 134s.
See if I don't break my chart right now. Let's go to the 240 minute. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I need more days than this. That's right.
Gold trying to work back to the high there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what happened here? Came in, balanced, broke out, back tested. Now we're going higher. Makes sense.
What do you think we'll get tomorrow?
Man, I don't know. CPI tomorrow, CPI or PPI, one of those two. Which one is it?
I have to pull it up here. Let's see.
PPI tomorrow, PPI,
Yep.
and then pending home sales at 10 a.m. So we should, I think we may get some movement. You know, some of these data points haven't come out since the shutdown.
Yeah, that
So
could inject some volatility.
there could be some exaggeration in some of these moves as well because there's not as much liquidity out there on the order book. You know, with volume dropping off, you know, participation is lower since there's holidays. Not all the big dogs are on the desks, right? So it could be a scenario where we get a decent move. You never know.
Yeah. I like
You,
it.
you never know, and the truth is, you never know. So,
You take what the market gives you.
you know, anybody
Yeah, I
who
was
tells
gonna.
you that they know for certainty of anything, you should just run from that as
Yeah,
fast as you can.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was gonna take a little peek tomorrow and see if we get some volatility. If not, if it looks like it's just dying early, it's take the rest of the week off for me.
Yeah. Stingray City in Grand Cayman is a great shallow dive, 100%. We did the Stingray City thing, and then we did like they take you like around that same area to do like, um, snorkeling essentially. That was fun. That was so much fun. I want to go
You ever
back.
been diving?
Not legit diving. Have you?
Yeah, yeah. I got certified down in the Keys.
Okay, nice.
I have my advanced open water. I'll be diving in Cozumel in February.
Damn, so you're like a pro.
Yeah, I like to think so.
So what's the furthest you've gone?
90 feet.
Damn. What's
Yeah.
that like?
Uh, you see different wildlife, that's for sure. You can see different things, and also it kind of just depends on where you go. But you really don't. I mean, if you have your open water, just like your normal open water, it's 60 feet that you're allowed to go to. Advanced open water is 100. So to be honest, for me, going from open to advanced and going in deeper waters, I really didn't feel much of a difference.
Mhm.
Um, it's just going, a little bit deeper in the water. So it's, I mean, same thing, but uh, a lot of times you'll do nitrox versus uh, O2, and so different air. But you can see some different wildlife, see more sharks. At least I
Yeah.
did. Pompano. I got certified in Key Largo,
Mm,
and that was my first dive. And then I got my advanced in Pompano, Florida.
yeah.
Night dives are the best. Yeah, night dives are really cool. Uh, a lot of people don't like doing them because it's scary. It's scary. You're going out into in the water and it's dark. But um, night dives, you see different wildlife as well. You see more octopus and parrotfish. There's if you wave your hand around the water, you'll see like kind of like a green glow. It's the bioluminescence. It'll glow green around you. It's pretty sweet.
Wow. Sick.
Yeah.
So are you into other like oceanic stuff like fishing, surfing, or
Yeah.
just the
I
diving?
No, I'm big on fishing. I wish I lived near an ocean. I have to travel just being and living in Missouri, but
Right.
big into fishing, and I want to get more into spearfishing too, and doing all that stuff. A lot of people, there's a lot of communities and groups that'll go out and go uh, lionfish hunting,
Yeah.
spear lionfish because they're pretty invasive. So definitely want to try to get more involved with those types of groups and go out and do that.
Okay, nice. Do you ever go up and like fish in like freshwater? Like in the
Yeah.
like you're pretty
Mhm.
close to some of the Great Lakes. Do you
Yeah.
ever go up that way and like do salmon fishing or anything?
I would definitely. Yeah. The only freshwater fishing I've done is here in Missouri. We have Table Rock Lake.
Yep,
Uh,
I've been there actually. Yeah.
oh, nice. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a boat and I go out on Table Rock and go fishing, and
Isn't that one of like the clearest lakes like it's super clear, right?
it's very,
Crystal
yeah,
clear?
very clean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We went there one time when I was younger for, a summer trip and did all kinds of diving, like jumping off cliff jumping, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. Need to go to the Florida Keys and dive. Yeah, Florida Keys has a really good dive. That's where I got certified was the Key Largo.
No thanks. I'd rather have a night drink instead of a night dive. Hey man, Ryan, we're brothers from another mother, you know? He's talking about diving. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You got to fish perch and walleye on Lake Erie. Nice.
Walleye is pretty fun to catch. We have it here on Table Rock too.
Mm.
One thing I will never do, and I don't understand why people do this, and maybe this is just because I'm claustrophobic and I don't like caves, but cave diving, I can't do it. I won't. I won't do it. There, people legit go diving in caves, and I'm just like, all it takes is for one little mishap, and then you're trapped, and I won't ever do it.
Yeah, I don't think I definitely would not want to be diving 90 feet below water for any reason, even with oxygen. Put me in a cave. You want to put me in a cave too? No, no.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't do caves in general, so I just diving in a cave is a no-go for me.
Yeah, the OG I'm on tomorrow, midday. So I think it starts at 11 to 12 tomorrow, Eastern. Cave diving is dangerous.
Yeah, it is. I don't remember what it's called, but I've never actually been there. But there's a here in Missouri, there's a famous dive spot in St. Louis that is like a cave, and a lot of people legit travel to come dive this cave in St. Louis. I'm just like, what? Why? There's no way, bro.
No, not for me. What's new in St. Louis? You been to the Arch before?
I've been to the Arch. I haven't been to St. Louis to just go to St. Louis in a long time.
Are you close though?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, about 3 hours.
Nice. What'd you
I'd
say,
like to go
Austin?
catch a Cardinals game, but they aren't very good.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay. One of our producers is from St. Louis. He's like, yeah, man.
Nice. I'm a baseball fan. I like the Cardinals. Would like to go see them if they're actually going to be good.
So your baseball, Cardinals is your team? Is that the team, or do you have other teams that you like?
Cardinals and Dodgers.
Okay, right on. I used to my cousin's married to Alex Wood. He used to play for the Dodgers.
Oh, nice.
He just retired last year. Um, I don't have a baseball team per se, but like if it's on, I'll watch it. That's how I feel about baseball.
Yeah.
I'm a big time college football, like I'm a big OU fan.
Okay.
Um, and then for pro, I usually just follow around like people from like stars from OU. So like for me right now, I'm a big time Buccaneers fan because I love damn, what's his name? Drawing a blank on all kinds of stuff today. Um, Quarterback for the Broncos. What the heck? Help me out, chat. Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield. Yeah,
So
there you go.
yeah, so like I've been watching, they've had a rough couple of games. They lost against the who did they play yesterday? The Rams, I think. So it's been rough. Yeah, brutal. I mean, they've had a couple of brutal games. It's hard not to be a Baker fan because he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been just through and through, just like a player's player, I think, since he played in college football.
Mm.
He was the one that when we beat Ohio State, he ran up and planted the OU flag in the middle of the field. That was fun. Yeah, he does. He goes nuts.
What do you think of Brock Purdy's come up?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion, honestly.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's a cool story. I
Yeah.
mean, going from like what was he, third string
Hmm.
quarterback to now the starting quarterback. Pretty cool story.
Yeah. I think usually the best, like long-term QBs are usually more underrated,
Yeah.
like as they're coming through. Tom Brady's like a perfect example of that,
Yeah.
obviously.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But even Aaron Rodgers, like he wasn't really that big of a name. Like I don't think he was before he really came out.
Last bit. Yeah. Brock Purdy being called Mr. Irrelevant.
There you go. That's all you need is you need
Yeah.
to, you know, if you're known for just kind of being whatever and you start showing out for, things like it's probably easier to get noticed that way too. I watched that Eagles game last night and then I text XY just to rub it in. Like, how are you gonna let Dallas beat you? They haven't won a game since 1990. XY is a big Eagles fan.
Oh, dude, to see Cowboys come back in that game.
Yeah, they were down like what, 7-21?
Yeah, it was like 21. Yeah, 21 to nothing or 21-7 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, for them to come back like that in that game was crazy. The Eagles, they really choked that.
They did. They tried like hell to blow it too. They were like, fourth and inches at the goal line. Dallas doesn't even take the points. They went for it. They blew that. And, they obviously got a stop on defense and got it on the next drive.
Yeah.
But like, why would you not ever just take the points there? There was 2 minutes left in the game. They're at the goal line and it's fourth down. It's like, why would you not kick it? But it
Yeah,
ended up working
that
out
blew
for
my
him.
mind
Yeah.
to not kick that field goal. And dude, I mean, that would have been easy 3 points there.
So are you like a Chiefs fan then?
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
am.
My best friend's wife is a massive Chiefs fan. They've already been to like 3 games this year.
Wow. Yeah, they're the
It's kind of
team.
a rough start, this year for them.
They haven't really been that great.
Yeah.
Even in their game, what, yesterday, they didn't play that well.
Who did they play yesterday? I didn't get to watch it. I know they won. I just don't remember
Yeah,
who
it
they
was
played.
dude, I only saw parts of it. I have to let me look here. It was let's see. Was it the Colts? I think it might have been.
Possibly.
Yeah, it was the Colts, yeah. Um yeah, the Chiefs have not been that great. I feel like Mahomes has been kind of off as well. A lot of people there's a lot of, a lot of people make jokes about the refs favoring the Chiefs all the time. The Chiefs getting all these calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they probably do. I mean, I've seen some. I honestly I can't argue it too. I've seen some calls from the refs to favor the Chiefs. I'm like, really? Like,
Where are we going? MOC's in 10 minutes? Honestly, we might make take a new high, but I wouldn't expect us really to go anywhere.
we're getting closer to the power 10.
Oh, the power 10.
The power 10, chat.
65-45. That's a long ways away. You sure?
65,
Do you mean
45.
67-45? I mean, if we go down to 65-45, that's a haircut.
Yeah, that is a long ways now.
You were just messing. All right, cool. Just making sure we're paying attention. We might get the spike into the close due to the large ETF rebalance today. Actually, you mentioned that on before we got on, so appreciate you for calling that out. What rotation are you using for your volume profile and delta profile? So the volume profile is just based on the session. So it just starts at RTH. The delta profile is set at 60 points. 6-7. 6-7.
Brother,
They hate it. They hate the 6-7 in the production.
My stepdaughter says that 6'7" saying all the time now.
How old is she?
She's 4.
Oh, okay, right. My son hasn't started the 6-7 yet, but he's definitely on the bruh sus. He's also like, oh, that's so satisfying. So it's just YouTube stuff. Does she watch a lot of YouTube versus regular TV? I remember I used to watch Nickelodeon, cartoons, this and that. Kids now, it's just they watch YouTube. They watch these YouTube channels with other kids doing unboxing, Minecraft, all that stuff.
Something else she's been saying too is like it's really funny. She'll say clock it.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's either 6'7" or it's clock it.
Okay.
She'll tell us to do something and then she'll tell us to clock it afterwards.
Right. I can dig that. Oh yeah, your son's been on the So Satisfying. Yeah. Yeah, they don't ever watch regular shows. I honestly don't hate it though, because I feel like my son is getting more, he's learning more about the world around him, because usually like what these videos are like a dad and their kid. They do like camping stuff, they do outdoor stuff, kids unboxing like toys and like doing racetracks, um, Minecraft stuff. Um, we hit the stat, so we got a new high technically. Um, but it's just like I don't know. I think it's better. They're not like they're just not watching dumb pre-scripted, shows with like half humor. It's,
Yeah.
it's just kind of real. There's a couple of them like Caleb on YouTube. He and his dad just like they do all kinds of stuff. It's just kind of cool to watch. I'll watch it too. Yeah, daughter loves Minecraft. my my kid watches better crap than that's funny.
My stepdaughter, she's addicted to, I don't know if you've ever heard of her or not, but Miss Rachel on YouTube.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, dude. She obsesses over her. I can't, I mean, it's a great show for kids. It's educational. They learn a lot. But man, it's her voice. I can't do her voice.
Yeah. Well, the question is, are we going to tag 25,000 end of day or not? Let's get a poll in the chat.
Miss Rachel is a goat.
Green Day, so satisfying. Nice. Do you know what we haven't asked for, Joey? Maybe it's just going to be a thing where we don't ask for people to like the stream, but we should.
Yeah. I think we brought up earlier, we said one like equals one hair. So you guys could help me out on that.
Yeah, you guys only want him to have 140 hair follicles, apparently.
Chat, this is your opportunity to help me get my hair back by clicking the like button.
Let XYZ out of the basement. XY is going to be on tomorrow. Me and XY will be on tomorrow afternoon. They pick up better on the language. I never speak to my kids like Miss Rachel, only normal tone since they were babies. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, a friend of mine, he always spoke to his daughter, same, from toddler to little kid, whatever. Always treated her just like a normal human adult, I guess. She's always been like super, super well mannered and mature. I don't know if it's a function of just like they always talk to her just like a normal person, but there's definitely I think there's something to that. I hit it 100 times, hope you get a wig. That's sick.
Appreciate that.
You can't hit it equal times though, because I think it would count each other out. All right, there we go. We're gonna hit 25,000 before end of day. Yes or no? Lock it in. You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I'm locking in yes, just because I want to see it happen. Clock it.
Clock it.
Yeah.
Where can I find that power hour stat? What do you mean? Which one are you talking about? What are they trading? Currently, nothing is being put on. I had a long from 24,905 that I covered right around here at 957.54. That is an interesting thought, how you talk to a kid, factor in how they mature. Yep. All fun and games till the lake production, more noise. Wait, what? More nose hair instead of on the head.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, I like I know nothing. He says, let's get Joey as 25K. I like that.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
We're looking at NQ charts, both of us. Nope. They said nope. And extra volatility for that ETF rebalancing potentially. So keep that in mind if you're trading this. I'm not, but
Algo time.
algo time.
I guess we're not gonna get 25K. Some nice selling coming through there. Pushing us down to the 30s. We are in the power 10, so maybe we get some real power here. Reinvestment. All right, stream side. Have a good one, man.
See you later. 25K possible. We're still in a balance range from Friday. Maybe. Definitely, I would say 25K in range for tomorrow or overnight. I'd be surprised if we didn't do it overnight. The most uncomfortable trade is we gap above like 25,100 and have to trade into this like where this liquidation started last Thursday. Lauren, our guest this morning, nailed that move in cattle today. What was the move and what was the cattle trade? Joey was denied. He was. We saw it real time.
Yep. 100%. Got denied. It's okay. Like I said, maybe we get in the overnight.
The chat was right though. They said 54% on no.
It's okay to have big dreams, chat.
It's down 3.25%. She said they would sell it because of the Tyson plant closure. It makes sense. Less demand. Short-term demand shock. Might be a good swing long then, if you can take a little bit of pain. Another new high? Are we
Wait
gonna
a minute,
do it?
chat. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I still got time.
oh,
Oh, it's happening. Let's go.
double down algo and play too.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. $20 points away.
Come on now.
It's the ETF rebalance. This is all they got? They got more. Do they have more?
We have about 5 minutes left. Come on now. We can get it. Big push here. Give us 25K before the close. Oh, we got to 90. No.
So close.
Come on.
10 more.
We can do it.
We'll get to 92. 8 more points. There's 200 lots on the offer at 25,000 exactly. Let's go fill that guy.
It pulling back here would be just max pain.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, chat. Painful. Get the 94? What do we get to?
93 half.
Yeah.
I think that's all she got.
That's painful.
Zerp.
Painful, chat. Holy.
All right. That was a nice bullish day.
Close enough, though. We can still call it a win, right?
I mean, I would, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I think Bull's still got a lot of work to do to make up some of this lost ground. But you know, we start pushing into prior last week's highs. I think it would be kind of silly for us not to continue to push this market back up to those 26,000s.
Mm-hmm. Dang, stop just shy. Crazy. And right back down we go.
Right back to the monster volume node. Oh, hey, Jim.
Hey guys.
Well, caught a little move here, Jim, off these 900s for, 40, 50 points.
Yeah. Great job. I mean, what's the over under at getting hitting this? You could tell I just got back from Las Vegas. What's the over under of hitting this 25,000 in extra in overtime today before Globex closes? No.
I don't think so.
Really?
Right.
No, I don't think so, Jim.
There's no big cat earnings that's going to hit.
No, Big Hat doesn't have earnings. We're not public. We're not a public company.
My goodness. Well, they say, and I said it this morning, that Monday of Thanksgiving through that weird half-hour session Friday, Black Friday, is usually a green week.
Mm-hmm.
So we got off to a good start today.
Well, Mondays are historically the most bullish day of the week.
Yes. Right. But even
Fridays are the second, I think. Second to that. But Mondays are definitely bullish.
Well, we're going to rely on you on Friday because me and Joey are hands off Friday morning, rather.
I'll be on the road, Jim. I can't do anything.
You got the NinjaTrader mobile app?
Yeah, Last time I traded while I drove, I almost ended up divorced.
Oof.
We don't
Actually,
want that to happen.
I'm lying. She doesn't know that I've done that before.
We don't want that to happen. That's for sure. Well, 93.50 high today. That's pretty good. That's a good enough call, Leo.
I mean, we'll take it,
Yeah,
you know.
I'll give you some credit. Well, great day, everybody. I mean, equity, it was a risk on day again. I mean, equities are up, the Bitcoin's up. We've got even treasuries are up. What did gold do today? Where's my gold? Gold is up today. So it was a good bullish green day today across the board, more or less. Had a couple of hiccups like copper. Dr. Copper was off a little bit, but caught a rally at the end of the day. VIX is down, which is good. US dollar was a little bit down across the currency pairs. So decent day all in all, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
agreed.
All right, all right. Well, thank you for being here with us. We greatly appreciate all of your hard work, Joey and Leo. Let's get some if you forgot to hit the thumbs up button like I didn't, get in there, hit that thumbs up button, that subscription button too. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody in this is the best chat community, period, on the World Wide Web, in the trading space, probably in any space there is. I'm a little biased, but it's true. I've been doing it a long time. So thank you, community, for being here, helping each other out, being super cool in the chat. If you're viewing and not in the chat, thank you for viewing and listening to us. Keep those emails coming in. Love getting them, for sure. And well, let's call it a Monday. Everybody, again, Leo, thank you.
I'll be back tomorrow, but thank you, Jim.
Oh, that's right. You are going to be back tomorrow. You're going to be with XYZ, right?
Yep, we'll be on tomorrow, and then Wednesday is Trade the Open.
Oh, well, before we leave, let's dig in this a little bit. Oh, we do have Paul Woolman from the CME Group as our special guest. He's like the head of global equities. There are some new products we're going to talk about with Paul tomorrow morning. It's going to be super awesome, by the
You
way.
got any hints?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, spot quoted futures, equal weight, and sector futures. There's some
Uh-huh.
stuff. And that's just the tip of
Oh,
the iceberg, man.
there you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
I
So we're
like
going to
it.
talk about that tomorrow. It'll be super cool. And then we have T Trades on for Tape Talk. So I'll be talking with T Trades tomorrow morning. Trade the Open, Merritt Black, Christian Trading Boxes, and Jack Gleason is going to be with us. New guy, Jack. Pretty much his X handles his name, so you could go look him up ahead of time if you want. And then midday markets, Leo and XYZ are going to be with us. So it is true. Leo is coming back tomorrow. Trade the close, Nick and XYZ. So Nick XYZ is doing double time. So what a great lineup tomorrow, folks. Hopefully we'll see you at 8 a.m. start. Joey, I already thanked Leo. Thank you, Joey, for being here. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Been a good time as always.
All right, most important message of the day, as usual, please be safe out there. Be good to each other. We will see you soon.
See you, chat.
Hey, chat.